Alright, quick little update here. Rolled this badge up to +2. I lose one of the yellow core deals, which isn't a huge hit to my build because I've only got like 2 actual HP cores. And yeah, most of my 6 cores are actually health recovery. Anyway, I got some defense pierce there. I'm capped anyway. I'm over capped. So decided to run this badge, get my accuracy up a little bit, get some defense. You know, should be decent on cap. As you notice, I just playing around. I really don't care about my crit rate or my crit damage. Just kind of experimenting around a little bit. Uh, my crit damage is that high. I am not running any increase cores or anything is all from the badges. And my actually, I've got one crit rate or crit damage card. So yeah, that's the one build. Gonna show my other build, build C. This is the Spider-Man killer build. This now has more HP because I moved that one core over. I got more. Yeah, I got my accuracy rate capped, got my defense pierce capped. My crit damage decreases lower, but this is mainly what I use against Spider-Man, Storm, like champs that are running away from me. Some smaller Black Widows. Uh, yeah. This is my HP, my healer build, where I'm running my companion, dude. Get my double heal. Da, da, da. And this one, I'm running Ultron and running the barrier. Let's try out some more. While we're waiting for matchup, why did I roll 2 instead of 1 or whatever this is? 5. If I thought about it more, I probably would have rolled 5 just because it would have gave me more HP, even though I might have lost, a yellow core spot. But I'm 11 HP right now. I rolled this one because I like that skill damage. Increase skill damage by 5% for 7 seconds. So at the start of the match, I'm going to do extra. Well, it's 1% more than it was. Versus this one, increase attack by 3.5%. You know, that's that's also a multiplier, but it's get a little bit more from the other one. I'm still in queue, waiting. Is there no one else? Here's my stats this week. I've actually run one Omega War, I think. One or two. I, I just, I work Sunday through Wednesday, so I get a rough time. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Alright. I haven't played this guy before, but he's a Spider-Man. So I'm gonna bank on low damage and he gets the little Spider-Man build. Oh, got provoked. Watch this. Hulk actually heals me. I'll kill Hulk. Why not? And I get the AoE. I can heal that back. Getting cocky, but ah, bye bye Hawk. Get out of here. Bye bye Spider Man. Pop that heal just in case. Alright, fighting God. Killed God Slave yesterday. Trying to kill God today, I guess. Black Widow. I ca- I really should try Silence Build against her, but most Black Widows really seem to want to run away a lot of the time. Oof, oof, oof. Get my multiplier up. I just need to land it. Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, effective use of the Hulk there. Well, she was stealth. While I'm waiting for match, show you my specializations about what they were. I did get my stamina regen and crit damage and defense up since Sunday. That's a pretty nice deal. So the only thing I have left is red little defense one and super villain damage decrease, which I really don't care. I really don't care about at all. Alright, another Spider-Man. Go with the heal build. The bots, they they could be a pain because they follow you around and do damage while Spider-Man runs away. Come on. I think we're getting to the level that heal spec heal build is not giving me as good a result. Not without not without higher cooldown decrease at least. Not cooldown decrease, crit damage decrease. Unless I play a lot more patient. Need to stay away from need to stay away from people's hawks. Alright, this guy I can run like a heal build on. Heal build is primarily like just to make people come to me, which I've kind of been playing a little more aggressively, and it haven't actually been taking advantage of that. And kind of getting cocky and fighting hawks instead of running from them. See this guy? Yeah, come here. Come to me. Heal, heal. I didn't get that second jump in there. Come on. This is more boring, but see, come to me. You come to me. You can run. They can run around and do their little Spider-Man runaway, run around thing, and I'll heal. And then they've got to come to me instead of me chasing them all map and getting caught up in their Hulk. So back to the specs. Increased damage to bleed targets. I got that up to 27%. Decreased damage. That's the key. Everyone agrees on this. This is crucial for cap builds. You'd need that. Um, Absorb 1.5% of damage dealt to enemies HP. Not really a not a great stat for PvP because you do less damage in PvP than you do in PvE because of the damage reduction. It's even less now that they've balanced PvP. It's just not great. What I do like about it is I am healing off of every hit, and I heal off of a Hawk. Hawk takes more damage, it seems like, as do clones, as do Spider Man hologram projection. I healed for like 20k damage off of like one move that I happened to AoE the Spider Man and the Spider Man projection and the Hulk. A lot of people like to run Hawk. I like to run that right now. I like this one. Increased damage of the first skill used within 6 seconds. For a hand class, 24% increase. Notice that I think it's like a 8 or 9 second cooldown. I could throw that every 8 or 9 seconds, and then the next attack, whatever attack, gets a 24% boost. So I like to throw that before I throw my big ones, but I'll throw that whenever I can. If I catch it on a bleeding target, oof, now it's 30%, 30%. If I catch that while my vibration gauge is full, 90% hit. That's only affected by damage decrease and which also comes from defense. So like that's a multiplier that's not affected by the new crit damage decrease cap. It's something where I've got the potential for a 90, when these are maxed, for 90% multiplier. Uh, this, a lot of people like to run this. I feel like I will test it more when I get it up higher. Right now, this gives me like 3,000 damage, which is nothing. Um, the thing is, with my damage, let's go back to my stats. Run 25k roughly damage. Okay, if I stack 3,000 more damage on there, that's it. But I have to lose that 30% multiplier. 30% increase. 30% of 25k is more than 3,000. Even once I level it up, 30% of my attack is right now more than 30% of my defense. So, yeah, if I can stack my defense more, maybe it'd be worth it. Right now, not so much. As far as other specs go, I'm hearing a lot of good stuff about this. I just, I, I, I just can't get myself excited about a 20% max defense rate. It just, I'm gonna put all this investment into a stat that is going to proc 20% of the time. It's just so it's gonna block an extra 30% damage. Okay, awesome. But only 20% of the time. Like, okay, yeah, that adds up. But uh it's something that, okay, if it blocks that damage versus say a widow's, snipe or something, something big. Yeah, that's clutch. That could save me. But I don't know. This, oh, here we go. Battle Awakening is probably something I'll go to higher levels, but at the same time, it's also, not really. I'm just not fighting anyone consistently that is putting me, anywhere near procking that. Alright. Storm. You wanna hide in your bubble? That's fine. I'll stay over here. I'll heal up. Make you come to me. Take some bleed. Alright, yeah, you go run over there. I'll sit over here, heal up. Come on. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Come out of there. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I missed on that. Shield bash. Come on. Come here. Ooh, we getting tight. We getting tight. Yeah, unyielding will. I can see that. I can see that being clutch at higher levels where yeah, I know, and I've lost 3 matches or something already. But like matches where, man, I'll go like a number of matches without even getting close to dying. I can see this being. I'm gonna keep upgrading it, but it's gonna take a backseat to charisma. I need charisma. I'm probably going to get spot weakness up before I worry about this. Before I worry about passion, I'm gonna get combat bravery up, and yeah, I'm gonna start now that I get all the purple, everything around the map done, except for finish this little deal off, and I'm just gonna forget that this supervillain damage decrease even exists. I'll start working 100% on this. I've already failed. What is this? I think you get 5% per time. So I failed 6 times, or I've at least failed three. I don't think I don't think you get an extra 10% pity chance every time you fail. I don't remember. No one's in queue. They're probably all in Omega War. Uh, let's do some war. Pop some boosters, even though I'm not really running any crit damage. You got them, use them. Alright, let's go. Doing some damage right off the bat. Coming in here, stealing my crystals. Get out of here. I should get points for killing that hawk. Ah, man, I whiffed on the shield bash. So, if I get any Iron Man in queue, I'll show my other build. And let me grab some of these crystals, buddy. Heal, heal. Get back here, Iron Man. That was disappointing. Come on, let's go. Shoot me this far. Gotta get your PvP damage up. Or decrease, whatever. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. I just got off work. I'm tired. Uh-oh. Ah. Alright, Buckeye. I'm coming for you. Get my Rambo impersonation. I'm coming for you, Buckeye. Oh, get that spin blade. Oh, come on. Where you running? Can't run from me. There you go. Yeah, just duck back here, heal up a bit. Hey, Buckeye. That's not Buckeye. I think Buckeye went AFK. I would quit too after taking that smackdown. Not really. I don't quit. I shouldn't say he went AFK. A lot of people I hear are getting disconnects. I haven't been using my shield bash very well today. I kind of get the tendency now that it has provoke to try to use it to pin people where I want them, or to keep them from running away. And it's not, the provoke doesn't work that well for that. Like, I mean, it works. It works. It's better than it was. I'm not complaining. It just, it's kind of hit and miss. Some days it seems like I'll hit provoke and you know you ain't going nowhere. Other days I can't get it to land like today. I think this is Buckeye again, hanging in the back. AFK. It's all right. I'll take the points. Get out of here. Not my best. Not my best. Let's see who I was up against. 1.5, 1.8. 0.2. What else has skills? 1000. Yeah. Gorilla Baby. Oh, yeah, this is Yags, I think, from X Force. I think he used to be like Doctor Strange Man. Yeah, okay. So that's why I didn't get a lot of kills. Because the Iron Men are taking them. Oh, I might be do some potential. Working on. Work on my. Let's see. I could do two. I can do two here. Get a little bit more HP recovery. Get back into the arena key. Show my ranks. 7th. I feel like I was higher earlier, and I lost those couple when I started. Alright, here we go. Give me an Iron Man. Oh yeah, hey Buckeye. I heard you in AFK. Alright, so this my Iron Man killer. Gotta run this. Come here. Yeah, stay silent very long. So the thing is, you gotta use silence as a just almost like a control method. I don't know why I even dodged after the missile started. I already knew their instant damage. I know this. Yeah. Now, the great thing about silent versus guys like Iron Man, I haven't tested it on Captain Marvel. I've heard that it will take her debuff immunity off. It'll take Cap or Iron Man's buffs off, which is mainly his cooldown buff. You take his cooldown away, he's just a billionaire playboy philanthropist. Let me show you the skill. Unbreakable Will, okay? It's always had the buff removal. They've added silenced. I like to run shield impact better because it's higher damage. It's I like it. I like that they added the provoke. It makes it more of a you know catch. I like it versus like Spider-Man. Try to run away, I can catch him. Versus Iron Man, that provoke doesn't add anything to the skill because Iron Man can just spin blade out of it. I like to. I, I still like the shield impact better, but against a higher Iron Man, that silenced is clutch. You stall him for whatever it is, 2 seconds. Silence him for 2 seconds. That's 2 seconds that He's not running away. He's not going into spin blade iframe. He's not going into, carpet bomb, you know, and it takes his cooldown away. It's clutch. I like the shield impact better, but I've got to run silence versus Iron Man. It's probably it's probably good versus everyone, but I just I just love that shield impact. Oh, check it out, Captain China over here. Where you at? If I get a better view, Captain China versus Captain Ireland. Eros. Okay, another Iron Man. Iron Man is still incredibly hard to beat, especially if you don't land that silence. I wish I would have had bleed on him when I did that. I should be staying away from the drones. Come here, come here. Come on. Don't be running. All right, so top Iron Man from Stark server, New Stark City, timeout. It's something. Iron Man is still the the toughest fight. It, it's just silence makes it winnable. Like I no longer see Iron Man and think, oh great, okay, there goes my win streak. Silence takes Iron Man from a guide to just an uneven matchup. His cooldown, his damage is even with the the decrease to PvP damage. Like there's just no way that a cap is like can outdamage an Iron Man. Given the same build levels, I guess. Come on. There, it's so much more. You can't button mash versus Iron Man. Come here. Lower Iron Man, sure. Do what you want. But yeah, built Iron Man is still tough. Yeah, I say all that, and I mean, you can see I'm not I'm not built yet, and I did take Iron Man from like number one Iron Man from Stark City down to down to the wire, really. I did misplay a little bit. Did they? Uh, I, j- I, I know a lot of people don't like a lot of caps. Don't like the whole silence. Yeah, come here, get that AOE, baby. Get bled. Get silence. Now come to daddy. Oh, missed that one. All right, point critical. Now, silence would be good to play versus Captain Marvel. I personally I know this guy is just doesn't end up doing a lot of damage. Like that. Just ran the beam versus me. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, I shouldn't have ate the ult. I took all that beam damage. Eating that ult was bad. No. Gotta focus. Gotta come back. Got chase. Get sweaty. Oh, whoa. I'm getting tired. I misplayed, but yeah, that Captain Marvel just can't damage me enough. So I run the heal. Momo is another story. That I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't think it's anyone I've personally met or talked to. But yeah, Momo is on another level. Critical is I've just started beating them. Um, One thing is, so large. It seems like large percentage of the player base is Iron Man. People think Iron Man was it like 44% of the Marvel Future Revolution player base thinks Iron Man is overpowered. A lot of people play Iron Man, and so when a majority of your player base is Iron Man, and and you like Captain Marvel is just a counter to Iron Man. I'm still on my heal build. I shouldn't be. Oh. See, I really need to silence him at some point there. I love that. I love that. How are you? How did I must have got hit by some type of little minion movement speed crapper. Yeah. Okay. That I think that was enough. He got me. Maybe. He's running for his life. Guess what? Come to me. Come to daddy. Yeah, baby. Run away from me. Don't run away from me. Another Iron Man. I'm definitely swapping to the other build. Come on, swap. Swap. Long time to hit silence. But I did it anyway. See, it's still not a gimme. I mean, it would help if I actually was like hitting my right timing, but uh, Cinderella. This guy, I don't think he's a bad guy. We, we've had some discussions. See if I can silence him here. Yes, yes, yes. I really hate like running around, but this guy, he will launch iframe after I guess they're not iframe anymore, but you know what I mean. Come on. So freaking fast with his. See, and that's what I mean about Iron Man. Like, there's just builds where you can spam iframe and iframe and iframe. Like, okay, if I was on point with my game, yeah, I can avoid spin blade. I can avoid his carpet bomb, and like he can iframe and take no damage, and and I can avoid that damage. But guess what? That's you know how long is that he's unhittable? And it's not like I just can't cast attacks against him. When he goes into carpet bomb, like you see, I could throw the attacks, but they're just gonna put me into the carpet bomb. It's not like I'm getting grayed out attacks. That's just how that works. That's something that I, as the player, need to know that's coming. I just need to, precognition it and get out from under it. It can be done, it's there. It's a skill thing. And that's why all the Iron Men I've ever that's why everyone I've ever seen main Iron Man cries, because you can dodge spin blade. You can cancel their spin blade. You can cancel carpet bomb. You know, like you can cancel their two iframes. And if you do that, you could probably beat them. It's especially like this meta, it's more of a like a boxing match. It's not one or two moves against an even opponent. It's a series of smaller jabs. All right, this is my last one. I'm messing up already. I have no business losing to this guy. I don't know who he is or how big he is, but I don't think he is big enough that I should lose to him. Not saying that the way it is now, you really can lose to anybody, especially, any decent Iron Man. But come on, come here. All right. Yeah. All right. But yeah, the Cinderella, he's just got that spam build. Like can get if you can get your silence in there and interrupt, like you can slow him down a little bit. But that doesn't that it takes more than just one, you know, trade. It takes more than one hit to win now. And for someone like that who can just, be untargetable for 90% of the match, it's tough. It's tough. That's what everyone cried about with Captain Marvel. She was untargetable and couldn't take damage for like 90% of the match. You had the only chance against a Captain Marvel is you had to kite out of her very, honestly, very limited range. And once you got out of her range and she has to chase you to cast another skill, then you get the advantage. You can go in and, land damage on her, which she didn't, she just couldn't do a lot of damage. Not without, being targetable. Uh, so everyone cried. She got nerfed. Was she OP? Yeah. You know, you could chain dodges and untargetables and uh, iframes together, and she was she was just OP. You know what they did to her, not cool. You know, rest in peace. I miss playing Captain Marvel. I miss when she was playable. You know, my 3-star Hulk companion is better than Captain Marvel now. Um, but yeah, like there's legit Iron Man builds that have you not only untargetable for like 90% of the match, but also still able to put out pretty good amount of damage. You know, so it's not a given versus Captain. It's not a given. Iron Man versus Captain America. It can go either way. I still give Iron Man a little bit of the edge. Here, I'll show you something too. It's not so much about power levels either, because look at the rankings. Where's he at? Yeah, my Iron Man was 1847. Yeah, Cinderella, 1754. He's Now I've seen his stats. Uh he's not even all the way nanoed. His defense really relies on being untargetable. Alright? But with Sakar, I don't even know what his cooldown rate is, and it's probably not that great. Because with Sakar, he gets a boost to that speed amp. He gets a boost to his cooldown skill, and I guarantee you that's the way he keeps chaining all of it together. So yeah, Iron Man. There's different ways to build him. He's got his he's got his two untargetable skills, and then on top of that, he's got, if you happen to have really high cooldown and you don't need speed amp, which, he's also got a cooldown trait. So if you don't need speed amp, uh, Iron Man's weakness scan is also uh, a little bit of an iframe, or an untargetable. Yeah, pull it up. Where is it at? Yeah, this precision bombing, untargetable. Spin blade, untargetable. Where is this? Yeah. Alright, so speed amp. I had to run speed amp because my cooldown was low. This one, weakness scan, you get an increase to attack, and somewhere like it's some timing thing. I don't know 100%. I never ran it enough to to figure out. But somewhere in there, like right before he pushes, he's untargetable. I've played against him. I've played against people that ran this, and I can confirm I couldn't hit him. Like they just become untargetable for a little bit. So in theory, if you get high cooldown rates, you can you can run three untargetable skills on Iron Man. Like I just don't know. Let's show real quick. This was what I was running. I didn't have good stamina recovery, so I ran the stam recovery skill, uh, increased damage. Like, I mean, I have burn to bleed target damage maxed and the Jarvis skill maxed. Those are the most important. I like this increased damage, but I also had to run the stamina because I didn't have stamina recovery rolls or cooldown recovery rolls, so I was kind of limited on what I had, like the way I had to build. But yeah, just with that, and you know, like I put up what 22, 20, whatever it was, my last season as Iron Man. It's you know, it's and I mean, and it's not like I didn't beat anyone. I beat Magluma. I beat quality opponents with a like, you know, 70-80% built Iron Man. I don't know I don't know how people can cry about Iron Man. Yeah, look at my potentials. Like you can go back in my old videos and see. All right, yeah, breaking the fourth wall here. This was my last. This was the Saturday. I ended up dropping some points, but yeah, 20 put up 2100 points with Iron Man. Put up, like top 20 in. Oh yeah, that was my rank. Yeah, I wasn't even built. I wasn't even all the way built, and I finished eighth that season. It's Iron Man is just kind of a joke. It's like just a derp cannon. It doesn't take a lot of skill. And it's like, okay, so people that still run missiles. Like, okay, I get it. You're not running a second iframe, but missiles are still instant damage. Like you don't have to. It's like there's no timing to them. You know, anyone that tries to dodge, it's like they waste. They waste. By the time they see the missiles, the dodge is a waste. You gotta pre-dodge them. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end this. It's an hour long. I know nobody's hanging around this long to hear me like ranting half asleep. So yeah, have fun. Be safe and all that.